Alright, here we go. Let's do this, shall we? I bet you guys didn't expect me jumping out from that way. I normally jump out from the other direction. Today, we are going to be realistically rebuilding the New York Knicks. This is a video that I haven't exactly wanted to take on because it normally is a little bit more difficult than, say, rebuilding the Los Angeles Lakers. But we're going to be trying and doing the New York Knicks. So let's jump straight into it and go to the draft lottery. We did finish with a 22 and something record, so we do have the projected #1 pick, but because we're the New York Knicks, we managed to fall to number 4 in the draft. Dave Fizdale, I still don't understand why that hasn't been updated. We are firing Dave Fizdale. Hopefully we pick up ourselves a... Could we pick up Greg Popovich? I don't think that would happen in real life, but maybe if they offer him a bag, he might actually come. Assistant GMs, they can't really be realistic here, and we do manage to get all 3 of our guys here. So Pop comes here on a 4-year, $33 million deal. I mean, I wouldn't turn that down. I'm not gonna lie to you. Roster-wise, we're gonna keep Mitchell Robinson. He's on a nice small deal. That's gonna be our starting center. Randall, probably gonna move on from because he's got a bit of trade value, and that contract is a bit huge. Alfred Payton, he's an expiring deal. We might not actually bring him back, depending on who we draft, because we're probably going to draft a point guard because this draft is a real point guard heavy draft. We're probably going to pick up a point guard, which means we don't need to bring back Alfred Payton. So we actually managed to pick up Anthony Edwards with that 4th pick. We picked up Zeke with our 27th and Tyrese Halliburton with our 2nd round pick. Team player options, Alfred Payton. No, I'm not going to bring back Taj Gibson. I'm not going to bring back Bobby Portis. I will, only because he's 25 and he can be a decent power forward a little bit. Reggie Bullock, no. And Wayne Ellington, no. Out of these guys, the only person that I wouldn't mind bringing back or accepting the qualifying is Alonzo Trier. We do have a bit of cap space. So if we manage to sign Anthony Davis, which is always a possibility to do that, that would be amazing if we could do that. So I just looked at the offers for Anthony Davis, and we are apparently offering him the most amount of money he's being offered, and he does want to come to the Knicks. We also offered him a no trade clause, so this is going to be big if we manage to pick up Anthony Davis. If we do manage to pick up AD, that's going to help us with our rebuild so much. And for now, I'm going to do this for Ricky Rubio and a first from the Suns because we don't really have any point in keeping Ntilikina and Dennis Smith Jr. Ricky Rubio could be a solid starting or backup point guard for us this season, possibly get a 1st round pick. I do see Phoenix doing this considering how young that team is, and they wouldn't mind taking on 2 young point guards that they could probably develop into someone nice. And I'm also going to offer Taj Gibson a bit of a deal as well, because then he can be our backup center for this first season. We've got ourselves 3 training camps for this season, and I'm going to give it to RJ Barrett. Hopefully he does progress for us. He could turn into someone decent. I am also going to give it to Zeke, because he could become a good, solid backup power forward for this rebuild, and also Tyrese Halliburton, because he could be a solid starting or backup point guard. Okay, so for our first season, Rubio is our starting point guard, Anthony Edwards our starting shooting guard, RJ Barrett our starting 3 guard, Anthony Davis 4, and Mitchell Robinson 5. I just realized I said RJ Barrett's our starting 3 guard, he's our starting 3. Randall, Portis, Gibson, and Zeke is coming off our bench. We're going with a Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, and then RJ Barrett scoring option system. We apparently don't have a very good system, so we're going to go 7 seconds because that seems to be the best suited. And we're a projected 1 seed according to NBA.com, so let's see what goes on. And Anthony Davis is our only all-star for this first season. Also, if you made it this far into the video, if you could just leave a like and subscribe to the channel, it would be really good if you guys could do that. I mean, you made it this far, so why not subscribe or like the video, eh? We finished this first season with a 36 and 46 record, so we did actually have improvement. I mean, but we did sign AD, so that explains the improvement. We only have 45% team chemistry. Giannis MVP with 30 and 15, and LaMelo Ball won it Rookie of the Year instead of Anthony Edwards. And Ja Morant, most improved. Well done. Anthony Davis is our only player to get on an all-defensive team. So, yeah, that's the only guy. And Anthony Edwards made all-rookie first team also. We actually didn't make the playoffs this season. So we'll have about around the 11th pick in the draft because the Western Conference was not there. But we also have the Phoenix Suns pick, which is going to be like 1 spot below us. But we have 2 chances to get into that top 5. And if we could get a top 5 pick, that would be great. On the season, Anthony Davis did average the most points, rebounds, and Ricky Rubio averaged 11 assists. Good on you. Best shooter was Ignis shooting 100%. Mitchell Robinson was the best shooter. Alright. We were the 5th worst offensive team. Defensively, we were actually the 11th best. And differential, we were the 8th worst team. So that's alright. The Milwaukee Bucks are the champions, and Giannis wins himself Finals MVP. Lottery time, the best time of year, and we've got the 11th pick and 9th pick. Hopefully we can get something here and we stick to 9 and 11. So none of our picks move up, but that means we have 2 first-round picks in the lottery, which is very good. Alright, with our picks, we pick up Greg Brown, Nafale Dante, and Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And the second-round picks, I am not going to be signing onto our team. Team player options, Julius Randle. Nah, man, you're making too much money. I'm alright. Tyrese Halliburton will bring back Kevin Knox and Brzezinskis. Nah, we won't bring him back. So we'll bring back Mitchell Robinson, RJ, Tyrese, and Kevin Knox. Alright, I see this happening. Elfrid Payton for Ricky Rubio. The Sacramento Kings, they get a point guard back and a veteran player in Taj Gibson. And also, we get a first-round pick. I like this a lot. Mainly, I'm doing that trade because I want to see if I can free up enough cap to get myself Giannis. Because imagine a Giannis and Anthony Davis team. That would be crazy. Okay, there we go. We've got ourselves some picks. And now, do we have enough cap to sign Giannis? Imagine. No. Probably not going to happen. Sure, that's not going to happen, right? That's not going to happen. Thank you. It's not. Oh, whew. Whew. I accidentally offered a team option. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to offer a player option, but that's okay. Kawhi Leonard is still here. We could go after Kawhi. How about that? Kawhi is just as good as Giannis, although Giannis would be a bit different to get because I don't normally get Giannis, but Kawhi is pretty decent to get too. And just as a backup option, I'll also try and sign Paul George just as a backup option. Let's see what happens here. We get Kawhi Leonard. Nice. Paul George went to the Spurs and Giannis went to the Bulls. So we do get Kawhi. Jeez. We needed a small forward and we got ourselves Kawhi freaking Leonard. Watch Giannis pop up after this though. Watch. He didn't. Alright. We get ourselves Kawhi Leonard. We got Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard on the same team. This defense is going to be ridiculous. And I'm sorry, RJ, but you're coming off the bench now, buddy. And you're also going to be our starting backup 2 guard instead of our starting 3. He's going to be a backup 2 instead of our starting 3. And we do need a backup point guard, so I'm going to sign Trey Burke for a little bit of money. He's what, 28? Yeah, we'll sign Trey Burke to a little bit of money, and he can be our backup point guard for a little while. Alright, 3 training camps once again, and we're going to go to untapped potential to RJ Barrett, just making sure that he is doing the right thing. Same with Tyrese Halliburton, because I would like him to be our starting point guard for the future. And we're also going to give it to Kevin Knox, because he's probably going to be our backup small forward for a little while, although he does have an expiring contract. Alright, for this second season, we're going with a Tyrese Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, and Mitchell Robinson starting 5. We have RJ, Kevin Knox, Trey Burke, and Zeke coming off, and Nafale Dante coming off of our bench. We got Kawhi, AD, and Edwards as our scoring options. We've got a balanced system that seems to be the best proficiency. And according to NBA.com, we are the projected 1 seed. So hopefully we have a much better record than last year. And we've got ourselves 2 All-Stars this season. We got ourselves Anthony Davis on Team Giannis as a starter, and we got Kawhi Leonard on Team LeBron as a reserve. We end up with a record of 55 and 27. Giannis won MVP on the Bulls. Jalen Green, Rookie of the Year. Brogdon, 6-man. Giannis actually won defense as well. Nick Richards and Lucas, Coach of the Year. We get Anthony Davis, All-NBA second team, and Kawhi Leonard, All-NBA third team, and we get Anthony Davis on all defensive first and Kawhi on all defensive second. And we also get Tyrese Halliburton on all rookie second team as well. So we actually pulled in some awards this season. 26.1, 9 and 2 for Anthony Davis. 23, 5 and 3 for Kawhi Leonard. 15, 3 and 5, 5 and 5, sorry, for Anthony Edwards. 12, 3 and 5 for Tyrese, and 11, 3 and 2 for RJ Barrett. Offensively, we were third. Our defense was actually kind of like pretty bad. We were like 6th best, and our differential was 2nd. I was surprised, but our defense wasn't that good. First round here against the Magic. Let's see what goes on here. If we can take this dub and go on to the second round, it would be very, very nice. It would show a lot of improvement to our team, but we don't sweep the Magic, and we get past them in 5 games, where we're taking on the 2-seeded Nets, who I'm guessing still have Kyrie and KD. Yes, they do, and they've also added no one really. They've just drafted an alright player. Let's see what happens here. We don't have home court. They have home court, and we do manage to steal one. Hopefully we don't let them steal it back. We do, which is upsetting. We go up 3-2. Week 7, Game 7, and we win Game 7, and we're taking on the 5-seeded Cavs. Oh, who have LaMelo. Oh, alright. Yep, I see now. And Buddy Hield coming off the bench. Yeah, alright. How many point guards and shooting guards does this team need? Okay, we have home court somehow in the Eastern Conference Finals, but we're up 3-0. We sweep our way to the finals where we're taking on either way, we have home court advantage on either of these teams. Houston Rockets, who have James Harden, Russell Westbrook still, and Covington. This team isn't very deep, but they've got Russ and Harden. And apparently, that team managed to take a game from us from home, but we take the series and we are the champs, and Anthony Davis wins himself Finals MVP. We end up with the 4th pick via Sacramento, so that Sacramento pick that we traded for to free up cap actually turned into something really good. I think it was projected like 14th or something, and we managed to move up to 4, which is going to be huge, even though we don't really need any position. And the only player we're going to sign here is Cam Fletcher. Actually, I also should sign this guy as well as a bench player. We're going to bring back all 3 of those guys. We're going to have to re-sign Mitchell Robinson, I'm guessing, and Kevin Knox, and Tyrese Halliburton. Okay, yep. This is going to be a big free agency just to re-sign players. Fuck. Alright, yeah, we're not going to be able to bring back Tyrese then, because apparently we can't offer him a massive deal. So that's a pain in the ass. That's a big bummer. That's huge loss. That's a big L. Big L. Let's hope we can get Tyrese back on the qualifying. That's our only option now that we've got, unless... I mean, we do have a backup plan. We could play Anthony Edwards at the 1 if we really need it. We could play Anthony Edwards there. It would be very nice if we could get Tyrese back. That would be so good if we could. It will help so much. We can match anything that he's given. Okay, yes, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness we can match it. Oh, I was sitting here just pressing it, and I was like, are we going to be able to? And yes, we are able to. So thank goodness we get ourselves Tyrese back. That is a big dub, big dub. Last set of training camps for this rebuild. We're going to give it to Tyrese again because we are lucky to have him back. We'll give him Tyrese. We'll give Kevin Knox, send him to untapped potential. And I'm actually going to go perimeter shooting to Anthony Davis. Just why the heck not, right? It's the final season. Have some fun with it. All right, here we go. Rotation for this final season is again the exact same starting 5 as usual. We've got RJ Barrett, Greg Brown, Kevin Knox, and Trey Burke coming off of that bench. Kawhi, AD, and Anthony Edwards are scoring options. We got 4 stars with balance. We don't have anything else above that. And we are again projected 1 seed. Anthony Davis is apparently an all-star captain, so let's go. And he picks his teammate Kawhi as well. So let's go, lads. Represent, boys. All right, AD. I see you, big fella. I see you putting up MVPs. Okay, we went 68 and 14. Anthony Davis, of course, is the MVP. And he's also Defensive Player of the Year. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Greg Popovich, Coach of the Year. Anthony Davis, of course, All-NBA first team. No Kawhi on any of these teams. Anthony Davis is defensive first, of course, and Kawhi Leonard also defensive second. Okay, Anthony Davis put up 30, 12, and 3. You guys have all seen his stat line. He was the MVP and DPOY. Kawhi, 24 and 4, bit less, but he let Anthony Davis go for MVP. 17, 4, and 6 for Tyrese. Let's go. Anthony Edwards, 16, 5, and 5. Mitchell Robinson, 11 and 10. That's good numbers. RJ, 9 and 3 off the bench. Almost a 90 overall, RJ. Damn, alright, alright. Offensively, we were first. Defensively, we were first. And differential, we absolutely slaughtered the league. We slaughtered Giannis, who slaughtered the 3rd seed. We are up against the 8th-seeded Boston Celtics. Let's see what goes on. Watch us lose in the first round, considering we're the 1st seed. Watch us lose. We've got a 78%, 80%, 79, 77, 73% team chemistry. So let's go. We do have a 71% team chemistry now. Lovely. And we're taking on the Sixers in the 2nd round, who still have Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. They also brought in Hassan Whiteside, and they still have Al Horford. Yeah, okay. I don't get this team, bro. Let's simulate the rounds and see what happens. Hopefully, we can go well and beat the Sixers. It would be nice. We're up 3-1, and we gentleman sweep to the Eastern Conference Finals, where we're taking on 2-seeded Bulls, who I know have Giannis and Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal. Okay, they've put together a super team as well. They've also got RJ Hampton, Jonas Valanciunas. Jeez. Let's sim around. Let's see what goes on. We win game 1. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Oh, we're up 3-1. Maybe I should just keep simming the round. 5 games and we win. We're taking on the 2-seeded Mavs, who still have Luka and Kristaps. I have a feeling we could beat them. If we could beat the Bulls, we can beat this team. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. Oh. Okay, we win back-to-back titles, and Anthony Davis wins himself finals MVP. We actually beat them. We got back-to-back championships. That's huge, lads. Huge. So yeah, I think we put together a fucking beastly team. We got real lucky being able to sign Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard in free agency, but all realistic rebuilds are the same. If they're in free agency and unrestricted, they're fair game. Anyone can sign them. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys all have enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of June. It would be absolutely amazing if you guys could subscribe and show support. Help us hit that goal. It would be amazing if you guys could do that. If you made it this far into the video, why not subscribe? I post videos like this every single day. So if you want to stay up to date, please be sure to subscribe. But that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you guys will have a good rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.